everybody in here for contemplative prayer. So potentially someone will show up in a minute, both in the live stream and in the church. But meanwhile, back at the ranch, let me show. So I'm sitting right at the back, and I'm just going to show you what I can see, and it is beautiful. So that's one side up to the top there, and then that's where the altar is, obviously. Sorry, I forgot the word for a moment. And then this is very tiny church. I don't know if anybody remembers, but so let me go around this way. But what I did is during the summer, when I was more apt to be out live streaming, I came to where Samuel Pepys came, St Olave's. So this is the inside, because it was closed due to COVID, and then it was closed due to me not getting out of my house and coming and finding out if it was open or not. So let's have a little look-see. So this is St Olave, Hart Street, for anybody who wants to look it up. And this is, I mean, it's across the road in All Hallows by the Tower is where Pepys, he's buried here, is my bottom line. But I can't remember, there's some pretty decent stories. I should have looked them up, but I don't know if you can hear the rain hammering. This was a pretty last minute decision, hence this, I don't know if I think that looks a bit too weird on the camera. But let's have a look if I can pretend to be knowledgeable. I mean, it works the rest of the time. Let me also turn the live chat on, because that helps. Oh, everybody's being very respectful and quiet because they're in a church. So this statue was raised by gratitude and respect to eternize, that's a lovely word, the memory of Sir Andrew Ricard, who was a knight, a citizen and opulent merchant of London. That is a lovely little epitaph, right? So there's I think I might be giving a sermon in a minute by the look of it. So it's such a shame. The lighting is very ambient in here. I mean, it's lovely when you're here, but I am afraid rather that you may not be able to see as well as I. So this is for these our brothers, loyal, brave and true, who obedient to thy call, fought for right unto death, obeying they gave, giving they receive. So this is the Great War, 1914 to 18. At the time, of course, it wasn't the First World War, because it was the only World War. So there's that. This looks pretty old. This says, I'm so sorry for the light quality. Signifieth, laid in grave by Legest, man by, oh my gosh, how did they read anything? By, oh gosh, I don't know what that, creeping in his brother by night, betokeneth the corpse in grave without mirth, and by, I don't know, by riling against from relic and, gosh, I'm going to take a photo of it before I leave, potentially. So it lives in a country with not much history, or not much history of the people. Elizabeth I, at the time, she was just Queen Elizabeth, of course, because she wasn't psychic. In the middle, you may recognise her. That's Mary, the mother of Jesus, with Jesus. And over here is St. Catherine. Catherine Coleman was her name. It's just awful that you can't see. So that's a bust. Well, it's not a bust. That's a torso of a gentleman. He doesn't appear to have any legs below the knees. He is... no, that's in Latin, and I studied Latin in favour of Italian. So I'll get back to you when I know who he is. Andrew Baining, Esquire, sometimes Alderman of London, lived to the age of 67 years and died on the 21st of December in 1610. So that's a reliquary to him, or a memoriam, more correctly. Right, here we go. So in the bottom left-hand corner, that's I want to say that's George, St. George, who was, of course, not, hi Martin, who wasn't British. He is our patron saint, for England at least. However, he was, I believe he was Arminian, and he's standing on a dragon. And that's what causes me to believe that that is in fact George. Above him is an angel with fiery wings. Left of centre is crucified Christ. And there on the right, it's in Christ is victorious. So that's him, his regal appearance, still with the cross behind him, but not crucified. And then down there is also George again. So actually, maybe that's Arthur. Gosh, they don't tell you. They just expect you to know. Insignia for the City of London. Right, if this keeps happening, I'll go back outside in the rain. And on the other side, I don't want to go over there because I feel like that's what's faffing with my signal. This is where the choir would sit, and on the opposite side also. Those are the Christians to kneel in prayer. That's the very plain altar, and it's wooden, which I know some of our Catholic brothers and sisters get very excited about. Taylor Marshall, being an ex-Anglican, and one of them gets very, very irate. That's a bishop's mitre, i.e. hat, on there. Thanks, Martin. So this says, even though you can see my shadow, this says, oh, you can still see it. Founded 11th century, was rebuilt late 12th century. The crypt of this period, also parts of West Wall, remain. Richard and Robert Seeley, circa 1450 AD, built the church, which survived the Great Fire in 1666 and was grievously damaged by enemy action in 1941. So that, of course, is the Second World War, the sequel, if anyone remembers it. Germany played a pretty good game, but not good enough. So that's where the minister gives the sermon on whichever days it is. So on the other side, this is the crown, like of England. On this site, this stone was laid by King Haakon the 7th of Norway, because of course this is St. Olav's, at the commencement of the ancient parish church in June 15th of 1951. The Bishop of London and the rector both have their names inscribed. Heraldry, more crowns. The song Oranges and Lemons, said the bells of St. Clement's. That's him. Oh gosh. That's Samuel Pepys. I know him by sight, but I just checked underneath and that is him. Samuel Pepys, of course, you will all know, is the writer of a very famous diary in London. He was part of the naval, I think the Admiralty, I'm not sure. He was, I don't say he was very high up in the game, but his diaries started out. He very famously buried his wine and his cheese and his diary, I believe. So that's him. Up there, I have not a clue, but I feel like if I go over there, my signal's going to go. It does look quite in to commemorate the war, and I bought one in my great grandfather, and then after where there was one for every fallen soldier, I think, or not fallen but killed, then carried on. That's a little cutesiness, little heart with SOS. It doesn't mean save ourselves, it's St. Olav's. I don't know what the S is. And this is basically London. So you may have heard a rumour about a storm, and I thought, I was just like chuckling to myself thinking, up north, suck it. And no, basically it waited until I came out of my door, and it's got me properly. So I'm going to show you the outside of the they haven't changed everything around. Don't be paranoid, Kay. What they've done is I've come at it from the wrong side. So because I thought I was clever, there were no buses. I thought, I know what I'll do, and then no, I wouldn't. Right, so this is the bit I want to show you. This is where I before, when I could get into the churchyard, but not the church, if anyone has that much of a memory. But this might jog it for you. Oh, traffic. oncoming. So let's get out of the way. Right, so if you, I don't know how well you can see, but there's some skulls at the top there. What's happening, John? Oh my gosh, you wouldn't do it to me. Thank you. Peanuts. There's a big bad signal everywhere. I can't take you in there. Basically, Samuel Pepys is buried there. So we're all going to have to get over it until I can just make a video with no Wi-Fi. And it is, when I say, rhymes with hissing, I'm going to go with piddling down. Cats and dogs could get mentioned. When I say soaking, I've just got a tiny 78 layers of clothes on because of the temperature. And yet every time I try and go in somewhere, there we go. Site of the Navy office in which Samuel Pepys lived and worked, destroyed by fire 1673. Still empty, if anyone's looking to develop. But yeah, so I've got so many clothes on, but I'm freezing because I'm wet. And every time I go into a shop or something, oh my gosh, I just basically feel like I'm going through the menopause, which I'm not. So I'll shut my mouth now. That's All Hallows by the tower, so I might as well show you the tower now. It's night time and sexy looking, as it were. Oh, Mohammed, keep dreaming, babes. He's got the Holy Spirit. So if he is, it's because someone's been a right peanut. And I really hope it wasn't you, babes. Sorry, for anyone who can't see the chat, someone's telling me that Christian Prince is really triggered today. We all have our off days, darling. I've threatened to drag someone out the park before. Let's not dwell on it. Oh yeah, I was supposed to repent about that. Only joking. Right, so I don't know if you can see the rain bouncing off the floor here. I hope you appreciate how much I love you people. Anyway, that church, sod it. In we go. In for a penny. In for a what's name. Right, let's not die though. Thank you. They can't hear me. Woo! Let's not die, let's not die, let's not die. Right. Boom. Oh. Okay. Right, let's see. Yes, lovely weather. Lovely weather for the ducks. So let us see if anyone's in prayer, because if they're not, I can keep my voice up enough. Otherwise, I'll just be whispering. Oh. Okay. Oh. Right, we've already had a tour of this church. So this is very old. It's not as old as Southwark or as St Paul's, but it's the oldest church in the city of London, and it is still the 7th century as far as I'm aware. So parts of it are original, i.e. what you're looking at. I don't know about that, obviously I'm just showing you around. And parts of it are probably John's read about him. John loves a church fathery type dude. So I know, isn't it though? Southwark is 605, and that's not City of London, so it's got a little bit older. But St Paul's is 620 AD. It really is. I really wish you was here. It is proper stunning. But I just see some people over the other side, so but they're not sitting down. And there's a prayer board. You just don't find them everywhere. So I'm just going to quickly. I don't want to show you anyone's. Please pray for our well-being and good health and happiness, everyone. Please keep my family and my friends safe, and please make Corona go away. Oh, bless. Dear Lord, please be with Rob. Let's see what that says. Through his divorce. Love, Jen. Love. Okay, so let's write ours. Keep the persecuted. Oh, you might as well look at my dodgy writing. Persecuted church. Ooh, in your sizzle. I'm writing like a. Oh, that was a bad idea. Prayers. Right, I'm going to stick that right prominently where everyone can see it. There it is. Right, who's. Oh, mate, I can't. Yeah. I'm dying. I'm not dying. We're all dying. Let's not be silly. And because we're all dying, we should act as if we are, if that makes sense, and love people a little bit more and stop arguing, for example, in WhatsApp groups about which church is better, when clearly the Anglican Church is the way. John, I'm looking at you. That looks lovely, doesn't it? What, Boris is the super carrier? Hi, Martin. God bless you from sunny London. Except it's piddling, I tell you, sirs and madams. So that's obviously a part of the new build, that wall at the back there. That's definitely the oldish bit. I know. I did tell him, I have told him, I keep telling both of you. I said I've got underwear older than you boys. You need to chill. Right, that's the altar again, no crucifix because we do things properly. So that's actually technically the sanctuary. I'll take you towards it. Right, so that's the shield up there of, that's one of the royal crests, is it? Let's see. Dieu est mon droit. Yes, it is. And Honi soit qui mal y pense is in the middle around the shield. It's not a shield, technically, I can't remember the name. It means evil to him who evil thinks. That's the organ, that's the word. That escaped me for a hot minute there. Some history around here. What I'll do is you can screen grab it, I guess, because it is very interesting. Hi, oh my God. So the Great Fire, as I said, it began very close to here, 355 years ago. Is that right? 1920? Yeah, I reckon. I did get a B in maths. Sorry, I just told a fib. It was obviously my English that was... Yes, we are at church. We've been to two. AG, where you been, babes? It was raining, it was piddling. So, I sought shelter and I found it. That's nice, I like that. It's a lady and her children. I'm not allowed in there, so I'll stop. That's what we were looking at on the wall, basically, without the other stuff around the bottom. The Templars. So that's a little history of the Templars. I don't know if you can see it. I love a bit of Christian history. The Tudors, everyone must have heard of those. Reformational changes. Puritans, they were quite wild, considering they just wanted everyone else to chill out and stop having Christmas and music. But after the Reformation, there were quite a few orgies on account of the fact that people believed they were predestined and couldn't lose their salvation. I mean, I'm down with the kids, obviously, but don't publicise it, do you know what I mean? Right, that's to commemorate the visit of the captain and some of the crew of HMS Anson in 1945 in a VE. The Breeches Bible, breeches, I guess, meaning trousers. Yada yada, 1560. So I have the Great Bible of 1580, I believe. So this is prior to that. Although it's numbered, so I think I may have the 1520 because mine has no chapters or verses, and it makes it really difficult. If you can see the Hebrew writing there, I don't know. This is all nautical stuff because we're right next to the Thames. I know it's only on an online version though, AG. I got my family Bible with my great, hang on, my three great grandfather and all of his children written in pencil in the curly writing. I'll find that for you and I'll send you a pic. So that's, well, you can read, come on people. That's, these cherubs, they always look slightly Down syndrome or miserable or kind of, I don't know. I'm like, wait, they don't really like fill you with joy. This is the other side of the building. What very, very modern compared to how old we are here. There's a Templarish, like a memorial thing outside where you can get maps of the local area. What else do I know about it? I'm running out of things to say, love. Okay, this window is a window, everybody. It's got colours on it, and I wish my Latin was better. I started learning. Okay, none of it. Okay, imperial. We've got one word over there, portus, the door, the gate, the window, potentially.
These are all related to the history of the church.
Excellent.
And where it is near the Tower of London.
I see. Okay, so everybody, this is an actual photograph of where we are in times past. If you can see me just waving from the top turret there by Traitor's Gate, probably, because they may have been Catholic at the time, who knows. But big up the Reformation, obviously. So yeah, this is the actual church. As you look at the, hang on a sec. Well, let me, right, let's show you something. I don't think I'm as good of a photographer. The wise men will be well off course with their sat-nav if they try and nip back. Okay, this is what I got last time, everybody, when I was here. So I've only got about 85 churches that I owe you a tour of. So, I might get some postcards. I have to start buying Christmas presents and stop dallying around in churches. But riches in heaven is what I keep thinking. Okay, so that's 1621. That guy on the left died. One on the right. Yeah, can't see properly. 1643. His wife was called Marjorie, which is quite reassuring. I don't know why. I just like it. Good old Marge. More windows. I'm so sorry I don't read proper Latin. That's very pretty. Don't know what it's all about. An alderman, I reckon, potentially. The Queen Mother made a door when she just had a brief respite from drinking gin. And that's commemorated there with the Lord Bishop of London, Richard Chartres. We found a crucifix, everybody. Sorry, I went all solemn. Let's have a little look. What's this for? Okay, I don't want to show you my trousers, they're really muddy. I wouldn't mind if you could all do that for me. Thank you. Also, I will do a stream. This is no, this isn't. This is All Hallows by the Tower, Armour. And I already did St. Olave's, Hart Street, which is the one I was trying to get into in the summertime, but it was closed up until August because I wanted to show you where Pepys is interred. This says, "O valiant hearts, with pride in remembrance of Sir Tom Spencer Vaughan Phillips, KCB, RN. KCB is a King's Council barrister, as far as I'm aware, which is better than just a regular solicitor. That's, I don't know, what is that? Oh my gosh, I shouldn't be so cash. So that's all those whose lives have been lost at sea. Right, that's very pretty. I love that a lot. Just gonna I love that a lot. If you notice, I don't think you can see, but we had an S shortage in the olden days, so we sometimes used Fs instead. I don't know what that was all about because we had perfectly good S's going wanting. All right, so I'm going to take you one more bit and then I'm going to sit down because there's more people in here and I feel like a bit, I don't know, like I'm just squatting or something. That's one lectern, although I don't know why you would want to preach to that wall, although some women will have the knowledge of that after speaking to their partners for any length of time. There's a ship. Sorry, I like to throw in the casual sexism just every now and then when I know there's some boys in the house. I'm looking at you, kid, all of you. Kids even. Right. So, let me show you what the weather did to me. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I just nearly advertised where I've been shopping. But, oh gosh. Oh, right. Who's he? I don't know. Looks a bit like JFK from here. I know it's not. Because he's got all of his head on. I don't know where he is. Something of Talbot House. Oh gosh. Why do I do it to myself? Who are you, love? He's found a padre. I love a padre. I have my own padre. Of Talbot House, TOCH, don't know what that means. Poppering, that's got to be a place. 1915, All Hallows. So the original All Hallows. Oh, he's got his dog with him. Oh, Toto, you're a long way from Kansas City. Right. Anywho, Back at the ranch. I don't want to film that person because I don't know what they're here for. They might be running from the old bill. What was I going to say to you all? Got carried away thinking of Dorothy then. Can't think. What, the dog? Oh my God. I don't know what Hobbit films you're watching. Not Hobbits. Yes, it is. Right. So, depending on this barnet, what is going down in Chinatown? Right, oh no, that's not. That's just my chin. That's a barrel. No, it ain't. Still my beard. Right, barrel. Oh, shucks. I should buy some postcards to send to the persecuted church. What a good idea, Kay. Hang on there for the postcard. Oh, she's smashing it, this girl with the brain cells. Let's try and not get the lady's face in the thingy. Right. Are they 3 for, what are they? 30 each or 4 for, okay. Right. I'd let you all choose, but no, control freak. Oh, they're so pretty. Right.
Did you want to buy these?
Yes, please. Do you want to take that in advance for 8?
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Oh, I like that one. Oh, there's one of the dog armour. I'll get you it. Oh, have you closed the till?
Well, I'll put it.
I was going to say, I'm sure they'll trust you. Just by nature of the job that you have.
Okay.
Right, let's not. Right, so 1, 2, 3. Is that all I've got so far? So there's 4 there. Sorry.
Okay, fine.
And
Okay,
are these all
okay.
the same price?
I assume so.
Yeah, it doesn't say otherwise.
No.
So what's the relevance of this then?
Well, it'll be
Somebody-
It's probably the. Is it the birth certificate of William Penn, or is it the
No, I
marriage
think it's the
certificate?
No, I think it's the entries to the register, certainly, because there are lots of
Yes,
different
but
people.
it'll be one of
One of the
either William
famous-
Penn or John Quincy Adams's marriage.
Excellent. All right, I'll take it on your. Just,
Okay.
just for the fact that you told me that, it's. I did my family tree already, so
Okay.
I like that stuff. Right, so that was 6, and then 2 more. Oh, that doesn't look really that church. I don't know how I'm going to send that to like some persecuted Christian, but we do it anyway. They'll have to. Oh, the Hmong cherubs. Look at the faces on them. Oh, right. Anyway, I've got a bag. Good job I'm not a tea leaf, innit? I already paid everybody. Right, this thing behind me is for prisoners, prisoners without trial, which is what happens with, is all to do with writing to prisoners of conscience. I guess they're not prisoners of conscience, they're prisoners because someone else hasn't got a conscience and they hate Jesus. Apart from that, they're probably worth saving. Not the prisoners, the persecutors. Right, so this is an actual photo, as you'll all be able to see. What's happening, Officer Cran? You all right, love? Yeah, actual photo. We used to have angels in those days, just flying about with trumpets, because with the English doodah on it, because we're big in the game in London. I don't know if you've heard a rumour. We kind of took over your country, most probably. This here. And we loved, I mean, obviously we loved you dearly at the time. This here is, excuse me, this is Bow Church. So this is part of the, what's the word? The legend surrounding, like, my voice when I'm not using my telephone voice. So when I speak properly, like this, that's Bow Church. And if you were born in the sound of Bow Bells, then you're a Cockney. And Cockney, for anyone who doesn't know or doesn't care, but I'm still going to tell you, means cripple, because it was the name given to us by the aristocracy, like by the toffs, because we kept fleecing them of their money, and that is why we've got our own language, our own rhyming slang, so that we could basically rob them while we we could pull their pants down, as it were, bend them over, and they didn't even know. So that was a bit too Cockney for a church stream. in their minds, it is what it is, and Jesus loves me anyway, despite my math and all my personal issues, which are too numerous to list here. Let me show you the tower when we get round there. All right, so it's not bouncing off the floor anymore. Can you see that? Is that, sorry, just showing you my boobs, but is that the right way round? It ain't, is it? It says rebel by choice, but I forgot I was wearing it, so I've just been telling everyone. Look at it from the outside though. Have a look at that. Come on, mate. I mean, seriously. Have a word. Come on. Right, that in the... this is such a crap phone. In the background, that's part of the Tower Bridge. Right, that's the tower coming up in view. There's not even a crackhead in it. So I'm sorry, London just isn't trying hard enough. I know it is, armour of God. Let me show you here, let me get a better... Oh, there's a griffin standing on top of a pole, just minding his own beeswax. Okay, yeah, I think I can get you a decent view from here, although I'm not... No way! Don't muck about. Oh, yes, I can. Right, let's have a go. That's the church from... Look at the star. I don't think you can see it because of the... Oh! Sorry, I don't know where that noise comes from. Well, I do, but I don't know why I shared it with you all. Okay, let's have a butcher's. Let's get our London on. All right. One day I'll take you round. Well, I already did. I'll take you around where Jack the Ripper was. I kind of did, but then someone started dealing drugs behind me and didn't even care that the camera was there. So I kind of got off the stream. Woo! I nearly went. Not you, love. I nearly. Mental Italian just hiding in a blooming. Hiding in the doorway, freaking me right out because I just nearly fell on him. I'm not even going to make the joke. You see how well I am? Do you people see how well I am? Right, let's have a go. Look at it, like as if we need more building work, like as if we're not done. Right, okay, so that's, no, this ain't happening, man. Right, here we go. Let's have a... things I do for the people I love. I don't mind actually, I like, it's lovely to be loving. It's nice to be nice. Right, I've lost the bridge now, but this is the Tower of London. So over that side, on the same side, similar, on the river side as it were, that bridge that you can see the two crowns spans the river. So on that side is Traitor's Gate, and that is where heads would be like gently removed from bodies and stuck on a spike, just in case anyone else has any faults of trying to blow up Parliament or, you know, being a king in the wrong season, as it were. That up there is the Shard. I don't know why they've got it looking like a gay Christmas tree. There must be reasons, but I don't know them. That over there is right there. That's the top of the Gherkin, St Mary's Axe. All this modernity right around me churches. Fudgers. Anyway, so this is the tower. This is one of the royal palaces. This is the home of the crown jewels. Not the ones in your trousers, gentlemen, the actual ones with diamonds and a crown and everything. Although potentially some of you may believe yourselves to be diamond studded in that department, but I can set you all straight. It's never happened yet, and I don't just mean me. Right, let's get you around the other. I once did a charity thing, and I walked around this godforsaken building many times to make it up to, like, I think 10 miles for the British Heart Foundation. I enjoyed it. That's technically the moat down there. There should be water and crocodiles and I don't know. Oh my God, I was speaking directly to you, my love. If that comment was for me. So funny how like peas in a wasp's name. Right, let's what's happening here? Let's find out. What is happening here? No, oh, here, let's find out. What is happening here? No, oh, I can't be bothered. North Moat Wall structural repairs. Why are we doing it? I don't care. Let's get on. Because it's still wet. Wet. Raining in London. Follows me around, oh my God. It's rain. It's like my hair was not meant to be straight at any time ever. Right, so we have to, no access to the subway though, yo. We have to, excuse my, oh, I can show you my, oh, fudger. He scared me. Oh, my battery's really low. Shit all. All right, let's find out how low. 10%, I ain't gonna make it. I'm never gonna make it. Oh, no, you don't. No, you fudging don't. Whoa, I'd have to kill someone. I'd have to track them down and stab them to death. Because I just had a flashback, to when I was about 20, and someone done me right at that spot, and they veered into the puddle, and I had to go into a McDonald's toilet, which, by the way, don't they all smell the same wherever you go in the world, and strip off and dry my clothes in a hand dryer. And it weren't funny. I mean, now it's pretty funny, but I was traumatized greatly. I started hating people. I'm gonna have to go in a minute. Shit, let me, oh, excuse me, I mean shizzle. Let me get you quickly. That's the gherkin over there. See it? The one that looks like a tampon. Yep. Okay, let's quickly get you round to the bridge, and then I'm gonna go home because I am wet and cold and cayish and unloved, no cuddles. You just don't understand. She said fishing for assurance. Only kidding. Not kidding about the wanting assurance. Right. Exactly, gentlemen. People do take themselves so seriously. Walking along with a flat cap and a big moustache like Dick Dastardly. Right, come on, quickly. We're going to get such a good view when I come around the corner. It'll be worth listening to my inane drivel. Oh, right, come on. Oh, why do my legs feel so numb and cold? Oh, yeah, because it's fudging freezing. Right, so we can see the tops of it again over there. Oh, let's just do this, people. London is quite dark in places. I'm just going to throw it out there. And no cameras. Perfect spot in case you want to just quickly chop someone up. Not that I ever contemplate quick chopping people up. I'd take my time, of course. That's evidence right there if it ever comes on top. Right, so sorry. I'm walking. Look at the leaves on the floor. Look at the risks I'm taking for you people. And I've got little silly trainers on as well. Oh, mate, I'm going well out my way. Right, come on. Right, it's up there somewhere behind that bush. Oh, that's what he said. Right, let's get a quick wriggle on before my phone just dies. Amen to whatever that was. What, the evidence? Some people just want to watch the world burn. Right, with maple syrup as an accelerant. Okay, so sorry, it's only a side view and it's really crap. And I'm really apologetic about that. But it's the camera thing. The shizzleness of the water jet. Right, people, that is me. I've got to be Audi 5 baddie here because more gayness, but now it just looks blue. Because my battery's at like 8%. It doesn't matter, like I won't need to call for help or anything because I'm tough. Walk bowling about on my own in London. No, that's a joke. I don't need my phone, but I don't want to let. Right, so I'm going to press the first button. Oh, let me turn you all around so you can see my barnet again. State of this. Sideshow Bob, that you didn't realise. They thingied it on me. They based it all on me. Right, so what's he looking at? Right. Oh, that Jeff, I forgot. That's more fighting talk from where I come from. What are you looking at? So, who do you think you are? And, what are you looking at? Right. Not you people, obviously. I know what you're looking at. You're looking at me barnet, thinking, where do I go to the stylist for that one? Just rub your head in a puddle and roll about a bit. And then I've got to go. But I will stream again tonight, she said, making a bed for herself. What's happening, Open Secrets? My little love. Oh, thank you for your message. I did find my glove and hats, but... Oh! Yeah, we know you got a bike. Everyone's about to fall down, really impressed. Yeah. Right. Am I going to die? Nah, not today. Not today. What are you asking me, love? Oh, I'm asking someone else something. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, fudge. Okay. Yo. You're very welcome. It's my pleasure. She lived. I mean, I might put the stream off and just walk out into that road and just smack. But at least you won't all go through the trauma of get bibbed. I've pulled everyone. Right. Anyway, maybe he just wants to stick me in the back of his cement mixer. Right. Let's pray that lust will just evaporate like the rain. Right, my nose and everything's going. Right, I've got to go because I've started talking silly talk now. Absolute folly. So, first button is in the bag. Love you people. See you shortly, either for a prem or a live, and some love. All right, God bless.